Assalamualaikum and have a good day to Madam Ida Haryanti binti Muhammad Noor. For Section 1 AC426, our presentation from AM2354A will focus on the topic of income tax payable for a year of assessment 2025 for Mr. Ahmad. Now, I will introduce my team members. My name is HAIMAN bin HAIRODIN. Next, we have Nurin JAZLINA binti AKRAMIN. Then, YUSRIEZAL bin Muhammad YUSRI. And the last one, Muhammad AKMALAFIRUDDIN bin ELIAS.
Alright, now so we move to the background. So Ahmad Dhani is a Maldivian national born on the 21st of September 1983 in the Maldives. His passport issued on the 19th of February 2021 and is valid until the 18th of February 2026. The place of issue for his passport is also the Maldives, confirming his nationality and residency.
Next, we will move to the resident status of Ahmad Dhani. For the year of assessment 2022, Ahmad Dhani stayed in Malaysia from 3rd August to 31st December, which is a total 150 days. Since he stayed in Malaysia for less than 182 days and did not meet any other condition under Section 7, Ahmad Dhani is considered a non-resident for the year 2022. Next, for the year of assessment 2023, Ahmad Dhani had several short periods of stay in Malaysia. He stayed from 1st January to 1st February for 32 days, from 30th February to 3rd March for 18 days, from 3rd December to 24th December for 22 days, and from 25th December to 31st December, which is 7 days, treated as temporary absence. Although the total number of days in 2023 is less than 182 days, Ahmad Dhani is still considered a resident under Section 7, Subsection 1, Subsection B. This is because his short period in year assessment 2023 is linked to a longer period in year assessment 2024, where he stayed in Malaysia for at least 182 days consecutively. Moving on to the year of assessment 2024, Ahmad Dhani stayed in Malaysia from 1st January to 6th January for 6 days, treated as temporary absence, and from 7th January to 8th August for a total of 213 days. Since he stayed in Malaysia for more than 182 days, he is considered a tax resident under Section 7, Subsection 1, Subsection B. Lastly, for the year of assessment 2025, Ahmad Dhani stayed in Malaysia from 25th July to 31st October, which is 98 days. Even though this period is less than 182 days, he is still considered a resident under Section 7, Subsection 1, Subsection C. This is because he stayed in Malaysia for at least 90 days, and he also stayed in Malaysia for 90 days or more in 3 out of the 4 immediate preceding years. Now, I will explain the employment income of Ahmad Dhani under Section 13. Under Section 13(1)(a), Ahmad Dhani received a monthly salary which amount to RM120,000 per year. He also received several taxable allowances, travelling allowance amounting to RM6,000, entertainment allowance amounting to RM12,000, food allowance amounting to RM12,000. In addition, the employer pays annual membership fees of RM200, which are taxable. The reimbursement of fees for attending a work-related course is not taxable, therefore, the amount is nil. Ahmad Dhani also benefits from a share option scheme with a taxable value of RM4,000. Therefore, the total employment income under Section 13(1)(a) is RM154,200. Under Section 13(1)(b), Ahmad Dhani is provided with several benefits in kind. These include use of a car with a taxable value of RM2,250, fuel benefit amounting to RM525, a driver valued at RM1,800, fully furnished accommodation value at RM840, recreational club membership value at RM900. The leave passage provided by the employer is exempt and therefore recorded as nil. The total taxable value under Section 13(1)(b) is RM6,315. Under Section 13(1)(c), Ahmad Dhani is provided with living accommodation. The taxable value of the living accommodation is RM11,285. Ahmad Dhani is also provided with hotel accommodation. The taxable value of the hotel accommodation is RM2,100. There are no taxable benefits under Section 13(1)(d) and Section 13(1)(e). Therefore, the amounts are nil. After including all taxable employment income, Ahmad Dhani's gross employment income amounts to RM 173,880. Next, the deduction. The allowable deduction are as follow. Entertainment expenses amounting to RM 12,000, travelling expenses amounting to RM 10,000, rental expenses amounting to RM 3,000. After deducting these expenses, the net employment income is RM 148,880.
Thank you, Akmal. So, business income refers to the total earnings a business generates from its activities, such as the sale of goods or services. This income is the starting point for calculating taxable income, and it will be adjusted based on various deductions, additions, and non-deductible expenses. In this case, Ahmad Dhani owns Runcit Hub, which operates as a mini market business. As such, his business falls under Section 4A of the Income Tax Act 1967. So, how to calculate the business income is having a net profit less with the non-business income, and add with business income not yet added, and add with non-allowable expenses. This is all the plus part, which is the non-allowable expenses, which is the birthday gift for employee, loan to an ex-employee, motor vehicle expenses, motor vehicle insurance, entrance fee to trade association, business zakat, depreciation, promotional expense, legal fees and charges, legal fees for court cases, traffic offences, legal fees for defending, penalties from SHDN. So these are all the non-allowable expenses. Next, we will less with double deductions, and in this Ahmad Dhani case, we doesn't have any double deductions, so we're gonna put it as nil. And then we're gonna have the adjusted business income, which we will minus the plus part with the minus part, and then we got the adjusted business income. Add for the balancing charge, and less with capital allowance, and there we go, we have the statutory business income, which is 103,088. Next, moving on to the partnership for Brothers Construction. The partnership consists of Ahmad Dhani, Koyib Mirza, and Haras Naufal. From January to September 2025, all three partners were actively involved in the company. However, starting from 30 September 2025, Haras Naufal withdrew from the partnership. So let's go to the calculation part. Since Ahmad Dhani has a partnership with the Brothers Construction, we have to calculate the statutory business income from this partnership. So for the partnership, we have the net profit plus with the non-allowable expenses, and plus with the partnership private expenses, and we got the provisional adjusted business income, which is 40,000. We have to calculate for the divisible income, and for this we have to provisional adjusted income minus with the partnership private expense that we calculate just now, and then partner salaries, and then partner's private expenses. This partner salary we already calculated based on when Haras Naufal has in the company, which involved three partnership, and when Haras Naufal withdraw from the company for Ahmad Dhani and Koyib Mirza. So there is the divisible income, which is the 238,000. After we have the divisible income, we're gonna calculate it based on each person, which is Ahmad Dhani, Koyib Mirza, and Haras Naufal. And we got the adjusted income, and from the adjusted income, we plus with the balancing charge and minus with the capital allowance, and we got the statutory business income. For Haras Naufal, he does not entitled for the balancing charge and capital allowance because he don't stay in the company until the end of the period. That's all from me. Next, I will pass to the next presenter.
Okay, so now we move to the industry building allowance for this project, which includes several key costs. Architect fees are RM25,000. The cost of preparing plans is RM20,000, and the construction cost for the factory warehouse is RM500,000. Installation of water and electricity amount amounting to 10,000 ringgit, while the cost for heavy machinery is 70,000 ringgit, bringing the total expenses to 625,000 ringgit. For the qualifying building expenditure, the qualifying expenditure stands at 500,000 ringgit. For year assessment 2025, the industrial allowance is calculated at 10%, resulting in 50,000 ringgit, while the accelerated allowance at 3% is 15,000 ringgit. After applying this allowance, the total qualifying amount for year assessment 2025 is RM435,000 ringgit, offering significant tax saving for the project. Alright, so now we move to the next part.
Now I will explain about the income tax liability for the years of assessment 2025 for Ahmad Dhani. First, under the section 4A, Ahmad Dhani earns business income from Runcit Hub. The adjusted income from the business is RM101,988. A balance charge of RM3,300 is added, and the capital allowance for 2,200 is deducted. So after this adjustment, the statutory business income is RM100,088, which is also the net statutory business income. For the employment income, by using a section 4B, his employment income under section 4B, his salary is RM102,000 ringgit. For his gross employment income total RM173,880 ringgit. After allowable deduction, the net statutory employment income is RM1,4880 ringgit. By moving to the rental income, using a section 4D, he received a rental income of RM30,400 ringgit. Several expenses are allowed, including the rewiring cost and tax assessment payment. Next, move on to the cost of supervision and the rental collection. After deducting the total expenses of RM9,460 ringgit, the net rental income is calculated. Moving on to the royalty income using the section 4D. Under royalty income, Ahmad Dhani earns RM5,000 ringgit from a children book titled ABC Fund. Next is aggregate income. When we combine the business income, employment income, rental income, and the royalty income, the aggregate income amounts to RM266,428 ringgit. In donation, he made a donation of RM20,000 to a school library, which is allowable as it is within the maximum limit. And after deducting the donation, the total income becomes RM246,438 ringgit. In a personal relief, several personal relief are claimed, including the personal relief, which is RM9,000 ringgit. Next, move on to the lifestyle expenses, which is internet and gym, RM3,500 ringgit. Life insurance premium RM3,000 ringgit. Medical expenses for parents RM10,000 ringgit. And other allowable depends relief. The total relief claim amount to RM45,500 ringgit. Moving on to the chargeable income, after deducting the all relief, the chargeable income is RM2,928 ringgit. And income tax computation, the tax is calculated as follows. First, RM1,000 ringgit is taxed at progressive rates amounting to RM9,400 ringgit. The remaining RM1,928 ringgit is taxed at 25%, which equal to RM25,232 ringgit. This gives a total income for tax liability for RM24,932 ringgit. In zakat rebate and the net tax payable, a zakat rebate of RM33,300 ringgit is deducted. After rebate, the next income tax liability payable is RM1,332 ringgit. In conclusion, after considering the all sources of income, allowable expenses, relief, donations, and zakat rebate, Ahmad Dhani final tax payable for the year 2025 is RM1,332. That's all from our presentation for resident charters for Ahmad Dhani. Thank you.